Halo has a new community manager, and he goes by the name of Sketch, or Ske7ch. Sketch recently went through a trial by fire and submitted himself to a community Q&A. He got all sorts of questions and he gave very honest and open answers, even if it maybe wasn't what we wanted to hear. It was personally a lot of fun to read and get a feel for who he is as a person. He comes from the days of Bungie and left that company post-Halo Reach, but fate decided he will be chained to Halo forever, so he found his way back to 343 and boom, here he is. I won't go into detail about his personal story and many questions he was asked because I want you guys to read it for yourself. It will be linked in the description below, as well as a link to his Twitter account. One question he was asked that was personally very exciting is he was straight up asked about the possibility of a classic playlist with forged recreations of classic maps, and his answer was even more exciting. 343 is well aware of us wanting a classic playlist, and we may actually be seeing it very soon based on what he said. I'm interested to see how a classic playlist will work in Halo 5, and I'm hoping that the community is vocal enough that if it does come, it stays as a permanent playlist, and maybe even a permanent playlist going on into the future as Halo continues to adopt more advanced, modern day gameplay features. Let's hope that it's social though. We need some kind of social Slayer playlist of some kind. Another question regarding what he wants to see achieved as a community manager is he wants to continue to push his beliefs of transparency and togetherness when it comes to handling a community, making sure no one feels left out. Now, in my personal opinion, I do think that 343 is one of the more social and open developers in AAA gaming despite their missteps and mistakes, but in contrast to my opinion, many do feel that 343 is a bit too quiet and seems very selective about what they hear and what they don't hear regarding certain topics. In the Q&A, he was asked questions about the MCC and what they're doing with it, as well as why the theater mode is still broken, and it was actually pretty refreshing to see an official statement on the state of those two things. His excitement is a lot of fun to read, and it's really awesome to see the energy that comes from a changing of the guard. But I also do want to remind everyone that Sketch is just a community manager. Do not blame him if Halo 5 is being Halo 5, or if Halo 6 is announced with microtransactions. He's just the community manager. He did not cause these issues, but what he will do is deliver your messages to the right people in 343, so be nice to him, as well as being clear about what you have issues with and what you want to see change, or if you're really enjoying a certain feature of the game and you want 343 to know that you're really enjoying this certain feature of the game. The past two community managers for 343 have both been a lot of fun, and I'm actually really excited to see what Sketch brings to the table, so if Sketch manages to see this, welcome to the community and thank you for vowing to finish what Bravo started.